Welcome to 52 Weeks of Flow. This is a moving river podcast, hosted by multifaceted entrepreneur and transformational coach Bea-Marie. In this podcast, we want to help you discover the concept of flow and show you ways to get into flow and how you can keep your life flowy.
Hello, and welcome to 52 Weeks of Flow, the podcast that delves into the depth of human potential and the transformative power of flow. Buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the captivating realm of language and its mind-bending influence on our very being. My name is Bea-Marie, your guide to all things flow. And today's voyage aboard the 52 Weeks of Flow podcast is nothing short of enchanting. Grab your wand or, your favorite pen, and let's embark on a journey into the magical power of words. Let's start this linguistic journey by uncovering the hidden power behind the words we use. Ever catch yourself using words like should, have to, or the infamous could? These seemingly innocent words are like sneaky traps that bind us in a web of limitations. Imagine standing on the edge of a grand adventure, only to be held back by the weight of shoulds or have-tos. It's like trying to fly with lead wings. Totally not recommended. But hold on to your linguistic heads, because here's the empowering twist. Enter the world of linguistic superheroes. Da-da-da-dum! Choose to, get to, and can. Picture this. You're facing a challenge, and instead of saying, I have to do this, you declare, I choose to conquer this challenge. Suddenly, you're not just a player in the game of life, you're the game master, rolling the dice of destiny. It's like stepping into the arena of possibility, armed with a vocabulary of empowerment. But let's switch gears and venture into the realm of brain magic, aka neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a groundbreaking concept in neuroscience that has revolutionized our understanding of the brain's capacity to change and adapt throughout our lives. So, imagine your brain not as a static entity, but as a dynamic and ever-evolving landscape. Think of your brain as a vast, enchanted forest with each thought, experience, and word you utter as a trail through the trees. These trails, or neural pathways, light up when activated. Now, here's where the magic begins. When you change your thoughts and language, you're essentially rerouting these pathways in your brain. It's like creating new trails, or even more impressively, like upgrading the existing paths into multi-dimensional highways. When we engage in disempowering language like I should, I have to, or I can't, we're essentially sending signals down pathways that reinforce limitations and negative patterns. These pathways become well-worn tracks, guiding our brain to respond in certain ways. It's like the forest has grown accustomed to the same paths being walked over and over again. But hold on to your wizard hats, because here comes the enchanting part. When you swap disempowering phrases for empowering ones, think like I choose to, I get to, or I can, you're like a trailblazer in your own magical forest. As you traverse new linguistic paths, your brain's neural connections start to change. the pathways begin to shift and transform, creating new connections between different regions of your brain. Imagine these rewired pathways as beams of light, illuminating your enchanted forest. With every positive thought and empowering word, you're turning on a switch that lights up the pathways like a dazzling light show. The more you engage in this linguistic alchemy, the brighter and more vibrant your forest becomes. Now, let's talk about the rewiring process itself. When you use empowering language, your brain releases neurotransmitters, which are like magical messengers that communicate between brain cells. These messengers carry signals across synapses, the tiny gaps between neurons. With repeated use of empowering language, these synapses become stronger and more efficient, creating a smoother and faster flow of information. This rewiring isn't limited to just language centers. It affects various regions of our brain. For example, embracing positive language can stimulate the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. Additionally, the hippocampus, which plays a crucial role in memory and learning, can also benefit from this linguistic transformation. As these changes occur in your brain, they ripple outward to influence your entire vibe. Suddenly, you're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk, embodying positivity and resilience. It's like you've become the Dumbledore of your own mind, casting spells of empowerment and focus with every thought. In essence, neuroplasticity is like the ultimate brain makeover. By intentionally choosing your words and thoughts, you're sculpting the very landscape of your mind. You're engaging in a process that has the potential to reshape not only how you perceive the world, but how you navigate it. It's like being handed a wand that can transform your inner landscape from a dimly lit forest into a radiant, thriving ecosystem. So, my fellow adventurers in the world of neuroplasticity, remember this. You have the power to rewire the story your brain tells. With every empowering word you choose, you're not only changing your brain's pathways, but also setting the stage for a more positive, resilient, and focused existence. The magic is real, and it's happening inside your own mind. Now, let's delve deeper into the fascinating dance of biology that occurs when we sprinkle a dash of empowering language into the mix. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the intricate symphony of biochemical reactions that take place when you decide to swap out disempowering words for their empowering counterparts. Imagine this scenario. You've just made the magical decision to replace "I have to do this" with "I choose to do this." You might not realize it, but with that linguistic switch, you've initiated a chain reaction that sets off a celebration within your body, a symphony of biochemical harmony, if you will. At the heart of this symphony are stress hormones, and one of the main players is cortisol. Now, cortisol isn't inherently evil. It's our body's way of responding to stressors and challenges. However, when stress becomes chronic due to negative self-talk or disempowering language, cortisol tends to overstay its welcome, wreaking havoc on our physical and mental well-being. But here's where our linguistic alchemy skills come into play. As you embrace empowering language, cortisol gets the memo that it can take a vacation. The command center in your brain, the hypothalamus, receives the positive linguistic signals and dials down the cortisol production, It's like giving your body permission to chill out and let go of unnecessary stress. Now, let's talk about the VIPs of feel-good chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin. Imagine these chemicals as the life of the party, spreading joy, connection, and a sense of well-being throughout your bloodstream. When you swap disempowering language for empowering words, it's like you send out invitations to this party and everyone is RSVPing with enthusiasm. Dopamine, often referred to as the reward molecule, is released when you experience pleasure and accomplishment. By choosing empowering language, you're sending your brain a signal that you're in control and making positive choices. It's like your brain high-fives you with a dose of dopamine, making you feel accomplished and motivated to keep rocking those empowering words. And then there's oxytocin, often called the love hormone. It's associated with social bonding, trust, and feelings of connection. When you engage in positive self-talk and empowering language, your brain interprets it as a form of self-care and self-love. This triggers a release of oxytocin, wrapping you in a warm hug of self-affection and boosting your overall well-being. Now picture this. Picture this biochemical symphony as a wild dance party with your cells busting out moves like the Macarena of transformation. Cortisol takes its leave, dopamine starts doing the moonwalk, and oxytocin orchestrates a group hug between your cells. Your body becomes a bustling dance floor of positivity and well-being, all because you made the conscious choice to swap out a few disempowering words. Who knew that with a simple change in language, you could put on the hat of both chemist and linguist? By embracing empowering words, you're not just engaging in linguistic play, you're actively shaping your body's biochemistry. You're rewriting the script of how your body responds to stress and how it celebrates your achievements. So, my fellow alchemists of language, keep on dancing to the rhythm of empowerment. With every empowering word you speak, you're not only changing your narrative, but also orchestrating a biochemical symphony that enhances your well-being, resilience, and overall zest of life. Your linguistic prowess isn't just changing your mindset, it's changing the very chemistry of your existence. But enough with the theory, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of everyday empowerment. Picture yourself staring at the daunting task of exercising, saying, "I have to work out." That feels like a chore, right? But when you switch it up to, "I get to move my body," and suddenly you're in a fitness fairy tale. It's like having a motivational coach whispering sweet encouragements in your ear. And the best part? You're the one in control of the narrative. Now, let's journey even deeper into the mind-body connection. Your language choices are like GPS coordinates guiding your body's responses. Saying, "I have to do this," might make you feel like a hesitant traveler, while "I get to do this" transforms you into an eager explorer. Your nervous system takes cues from your linguistic compass, adjusting your readiness for action. It's like communicating with your body on a cellular level, all through the magic of words. As we wrap up this linguistic odyssey, remember this. Words are more than mere scribbles on paper. They're incantations that shape our reality, the spells that weave the tapestry of our experiences. So, my fellow word wizards, go forth and wield your linguistic wand with intention. Rewrite your story, reshape your reality, and create your own magical masterpiece. And that's it. that's it for today. That's our show. Thank you for joining me on this epic journey into the heart of language. Remember to subscribe to our channel to never miss a mind-puzzling episode and to give us a 5-star rating. Remember, you're not just a podcast listener. You're a linguistic alchemist in the making. So stay tuned for more enchanting episodes that'll keep your mind buzzing and your heart glowing. Until next time, keep shining, keep learning, keep growing, keep flowing.